Oh my God, this is getting out of hand. This is seriously getting out of hand. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is escalating to something else. Hey, Chineke me, what is going on? What is going on in my Ghana? My own Ghana I love so much. Oh my God, guys, I am not happy. I am not happy at all. Seeing this, I never pray for this, I never bargain for this. I love how we enjoy Ghana. I love the peace we enjoy here. Oh my goodness, guys, I am not happy at all. We all know what has been happening here in Ghana for quite some time now because of the Igbo king and Ghanaian people. We all know this story. There's no need starting the story over again. It started like a joke, but now we can see it's escalating to something else, which we are not happy. We that have been living so peaceful in Ghana for quite a long time, we are not happy about it. We are here and our children are here. We don't want any problem in Ghana at all. We've been here shouting every day, calling on African countries to learn from Ghana. So Ghana is a very peaceful country. Ghana has been helping other African countries now, especially the current president is helping other African countries now to learn what to do. This president and the president of Burkina Faso, I always call two of them because I know that they are the major two presidents we have here in Africa. This is what we don't want. We don't want this problem. We don't want anything to come and, destabilize the peace we have here in Ghana. Guys, there has been reaction over this matter from so many people, so many Nigerians, so many Ghanaians here in Ghana and also in abroad. So guys, before we continue this video, let us listen to some reactions from Ghanaians concerning this matter.
So if you are a leader, even that you are not a chief, listen to me properly. Who qualifies to be a chief? Danny, let's go and educate this guy under Article 277 and let him know who is a chief in our land, what the Constitution requires. Now, when it comes to definition of a chief, per Article 277, in this chapter, unless the context otherwise requires, chief means a person who, hailing from the appropriate family and lineage, has been validly nominated, elected, selected, and installed, and skinned, or installed as a chief or queen mother in accordance with the relevant customary law and usage. So you are not a chief. And Rimosi case has established that. That it's not a chief properly so called. When you are a leader of a settler community, you cannot call yourself a chief. Then let's go to section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act. That is Act 759. What it says. If somebody is not a chief and the person calls himself a chief, it is an offense per section 63 of the Chieftaincy Act. A person who acts or performs the functions of a chief when that person is not qualified to act. Being a chief assumes a position that the person is not entitled to be by custom. You have committed a crime. So you cannot be calling yourself a chief in our nation. Talk less of saying that you are a king. What nonsense king is that? My brother, don't come to our nation and show us some disrespect. We are not timid and cowards like that. Don't do that. We want to live peacefully with our brothers. I sometimes even feel like the Igbos have the same spirit as that of Asantis because they are very dominating characters. Whenever they get to any place, they are very dominating. So I like my Igbo people. You get a point. For which reason, at some point, even people used to call me Chinodu in KDS 111. My friends used to call me that. So don't come and create tensions between us when there is none. Imposing yourself, I'm the king of Igbo. We have fought for lands already. Ningo Pram, it belongs to families. Precisely. So where are you going to build your kingdom? And who is going to allow you that? Don't do this. We want to live with our Nigerian brothers in peace. We love them. They love us equally.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, you are trying to show some tensions and all that.
We from Amanasi, the eastern part of Ghana.
Yeah, Amanasi.
Much respect to our president, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. I am calling on all the youths in Eastern region, every part of Eastern region. We have to bring our heads together and start protesting now. Because what is going on in Ghana is something else. And the government is not saying anything about it. The president is finding it likely. We are not finding it likely. The Igbo king must go and the Igbo people must go. We don't want any long talk. When you go to Roma, you do what the Romans do. There are rules and regulations in Ghana. You don't just leave your country behind, come to another man's country, start imposing things on yourself. That's not how it's done. Over here in Ghana, we respect our tradition and culture, and we respect each other. That is why you see the peace which we are living in.
So all Nigerian people, listen to me. If you are living in Ghana at this point, this message is actually for you. As a Nigerian living in Ghana, there are certain things you cannot do in that country. There are certain places you cannot go in that country. There are certain things you should not break, like their laws, their rules and regulations. Do not break it. When Ghanaians tells you, we do not want this in our country, please abide by it. If they'll tell you, we do not want this in our country, please abide by it. Nigeria is not Ghana. Ghana is not Nigeria. What you do over there in your country, Nigeria, don't bring it down here to Ghana. Because the way Ghanaians do things is quite different from the way Nigerians do things. So don't take that Nigerian mentality down here to Ghana. Because a lot of them do not like such attitude. Ghanaians are very peaceful people, we know that. But don't mistake their peacefulness for timidity. And if you're Nigerian living in Ghana and you're doing business, please face your businesses, face whatever brings you down there to Ghana, and stop interfering. And stop interfering in the things of the Ghanaians. Don't come to Ghana and say, oh, Ghanaian cuisine is not good. Don't come to Ghana and say, oh, I don't like Ghanaians. Ghanaians do not do this. Ghanaians do not do that. Ghanaians are uneducated. Those kind of statements is what people should not say in people's country. You are not expected to say it. And to all my Ghanaians, please farabale, calm your temper. You are seeing what is going on around on the internet, the Igbo king and the chiefs. Please calm your temper. We know how hurt you are. And a lot of things have been happening in Ghana. A lot of Nigerians have been committing crimes in Ghana that we all know, yes. But don't take because of a particular group of people and chase away all Nigerians that are doing legitimate businesses in Ghana. Consider those people too. There are good Nigerians out there in Ghana that are working, that are obeying the rules and regulations of the country. Please consider such people. And another thing again I want to say again, if you are a Nigerian living in Nigeria and you want to start covering up for things that are not good, like for your people that are doing bad things in Ghana, Charlie, it is not only going to affect that person, it will affect you. Whatever a Nigerian does in any country affects every other Nigerians. Let's get this right. If you think you're going to escape it, no.
So guys, you've heard from them. In the other way around, let us also listen to this Ghana man, his own point of view in this very matter. Let us listen to him.
I don't have a single problem with what this guy is doing. You go to America, we have Ghana villages there. Are you aware? What is your problem? History illiterates. And people are going around making noise. Some people even call me, you're not talking about your friend. You're not talking about your friend. Yeah, your friend. I didn't even know he was doing this. What has this small Igbo village of only 50 acres got to do with any harm to Ghana? Can somebody tell me this? So if today, I go to Togo and I say, oh, because I'm an Ashanti man, I love my Ashanti culture. Of course, I subject to the laws of Togo. I want to build a small Ashanti village where we can eat fufu 24 hours a day. Akrantie, and Abenkwai have a little garden where we can plant some of the various herbs and also vegetables that traditionally we love as Asantes. And that when Akwesidai comes, we will also celebrate it in Togo. When Ghanaians come, especially Asantes, they visit there. What is the problem?
Everybody has his own opinion. So this is his own opinion. I know and I understand that most of the actions we receive from some Ghanaians, I mean negative actions, those actions are because of their experience with Nigerian people. Maybe they've had one or two experience from a Nigerian person. At this point, please, I want to beg all the Nigerians in Ghana, like I have a way of kneeling down here, I will kneel down and beg you, please, as long as you are not in your country, not only Nigerian, any other African country that is here, or even if you are not living in Ghana, you are a foreigner living in another country, please try to abide by the rule and regulation of the country and know very well that you are not in your country. There is fact that you cannot change. That fact remains that you are not in your country. You have limit to whatever you do. It will help you so much. At this point, let us hear from the Igbo himself, the man that everyone is talking about. Let us hear what he has to say in one of the interviews he granted here in Ghana.
Is the Igbo people, the Igbo tribe. I'm not even ruling other Nigeria tribes, just the Igbos. And by the special grace of God, we respect the land. We submit to the authority of the land. I've lived in Ghana for many years. This is my 30 years in Ghana, in and out Ghana. Married a Ghanaian, also a queen mother from her community. And I have no criminal record in Ghana. I'm a genuine businessman. I have no criminal record in Ghana. I work so hard for daily bread. Not sitting down behind the camera and blogging with fake information and the destruction of people's name. Sometimes a lot of people ask me that they always see me in most of Ghanaian programs, and some people also tell me they see most Ghanaian kings in Igbo program in Ghana. I tell them these are some of the reasons that Igbos have the diaspora throne for we to exchange culture. It's all about promoting African culture. It's not just promoting only Igbo culture, but promoting African culture. In Ghanaian traditional programs I go in there with our culture. There you can see the two cultures blend together. The Ghanaian people also that come to Igbo traditional displaying culture like a Yam festival. You see also under culture within and around Igbo culture. It's also promotion of African culture. I tell people that African culture is the same. There's no different about African culture. It's all about the language that separated us. So the communication between our host nation and ourselves, the Igbo people, in regards to culture, is all about cultural promotion.
Guys, in all this, peace. Without peace, we cannot be comfortable in Ghana. We know Ghana for peace, and Ghana has been able to maintain this peace for a very long time. That is why you can see in so many of my videos, I call African presidents, African leaders, African politicians to come to Ghana to learn peace. Because without peace, there won't be progress, there won't be prosperity. All I'm calling is peace. All I'm praying for is peace. Because I love this country so much. I've lived in this country for some time now, and I've also lived in other countries. And that's why every time I come out here, I tell you boldly that Ghana is a peaceful country. I don't want anything at all that will come in between this peace I enjoy in Ghana. Guys, in conclusion, there's one of my brothers, I came across his video this morning. I feel so glad. In fact, this guy is always making sense. Let us enjoy this beautiful video from this my Nigerian brother who lives here in Ghana.
Somebody drop comment and say, South Africa, where are you? And one South African person can respond, can say, we are watching a season 3 of this series. It started in South Africa, then Kenya, now Ghana. What I want to tell you say, for those of that who don't know this matter, where it happen. This same thing Nigerians they do here, where they buy, they kidnap, they go do all kinds of stuff. Some Nigerians. They do that same thing for South Africa. South Africa say they are taking their jobs, they are taking their women, they are misbehaving, they buy people, they do illegal activities, that kind of thing. Now, South Africans no agree protest. They start to buy Nigerians. They enter street, they bust Nigerian shop, they buy them, put them on fire. I watch video like this, cry come off my face. Kenya did the same thing, I think about a few months ago, about last year. They did the same thing. No protest too. They just enter Nigerian houses, how they buy them, anyhow. They beat them. I watch video like this, and they cry for Nigeria. And they cry for Nigerians. If I they talk, they'll say, me I they talk bad about Nigeria. No be true at they talk. No be true at they talk. The good Nigerians, they repair the Nigeria, they do good about the Nigeria. The bad ones, they spoil the name, they spoil the name, they spoil the name, they spoil the name. You know they tire on nah. All in the name of money. All in the name of money. Where you want to carry this money go? One day you go buy this money on. As important as this money, that's as important as your legacy, because you go born picking one day. Don't be that man picking with that. Then they go on associate with your picking again. Now Ghanaians say they won't protest on the 19th of this month. At least that's one thing I love about Ghanaians. I tell you, the Ghanaians people, they are very humble and very, very friendly people, very welcoming people. At least Ghanaians are decent enough. They want to protest. They just enter Nigerian houses, they buy them. They don't enter Nigerian houses, they own a life them, they set their house on fire. They don't do that one. They won't go protest. That is what a woman be when they say they love you. Ghanaians love Nigerians genuinely. Let me they do this one for you. And if you look the history where Nigerians know they bother Ghana for a long time. All this spying, kidnapping, all this robbery, it don't happen long time ago, since donkey ages. But Ghanaians just they overlook, because Ghanaians are very patient people. They are very patient people and very friendly people. They endure. They endure. But when that time bomb will explode, if they do like it's not a joke now, they think they won't protest. Nigerians they say they can't do nothing. Man be say I beg, whatever this protest go lead to, may should be no pine, I beg. Let the government decide. The government decides, okay, Nigerians must go. Nigerians leave. Do you want to carry their bag and leave? What is the icon see? And then go carry they will face them. But regardless, I beg, make love lead. This kind of Nigeria must go is not the way to go about it. The government, I tell you, the government, one thing about this country, we say about countries, we say, government know exactly what to do to tackle this thing. Some country, the government, they take their time. Why some government are just too busy not to have that time? Because if they say Nigeria must go, both countries go suffer. Ghanaians and Nigerians too, they have to go as well. And most countries, they don't retaliate, that they retaliate with violence. Just forget, say, when South Africa say Nigeria must go in their country, there was violence. There was serious wahala. Where they had a bonbon South Africans, they are shop for Nigeria. They don't get South Africans for Nigeria, but they bonbon their shops. Imagine say they no stop them for South Africa, a lot of things will go wrong in addition. You understand? So when they talk to some Nigerians, when they outside Nigeria, they misbehave. The ones within Nigeria, when they even travel before, go say, persuade say my mouth soup no, but my mouth soup no sweet. This thing. Regardless, I they talk this thing always. Me love lead, I beg. Ghanaians don't try. If you say one protest, I'm not getting anything against Ghanaians protesting, because they have actually tried. They've accommodated Nigerians enough. You understand? But then again, I they talk and say, now one Africa will be. I beg. We're gonna find other ways to do this thing. So I beg, make love lead regardless. Make love lead. And I pray me this protest not just hold. I beg my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, reconsider what you want to do so. I beg. Yambotre, I beg. Me that say. Thank you very much.
Guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Yes, we continue to plead to our Ghanaian people, our host nation, to tamper justice with mercy. You know, I want to let you know that there are also good Nigerians here, you know, who are doing legitimate business. You know, who also wish and pray for peace in Ghana every day. Yes. So you guys should please calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I believe we can still live in peace and unity. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. God bless Ghana. God bless Nigeria. And God bless Africa. Thank you so much. I'll see you on our next video. God bless you. Bye.